You would think a high-profile match with the World Heavyweight Champion would solidify my status in WWE, right? Nope. Just a few months later, I was released. For those of you keeping track at home, this was the second time I was released by WWE. I thought this time I might be done with WWE for good. But not long after my release, I returned at SummerSlam. When WWE called me, they said, hey, if you want to come back, that's for the main event of SummerSlam. Main eventing SummerSlam, it's just super cool. Old school pay-per-views still holds special meaning. Not long after SummerSlam, my strained relationship with The Miz picked up right where it left off.
Let me tell you something, I'm the pro, I am the talent.
The Miz is almost a perfect adversary for me because we are so polar opposites. The one thing I do respect about Miz, he works very, very hard.
You and me, U.S. Championship match. Yes or no? Yes.
We had our first match against each other at Night of Champions 2010 for the United States title.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock. Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
You two brought up that acrimonious relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. Miz abused Bryan, and Bryan fought back, taking Miz's spot in the SummerSlam main event, and then his United States Championship just a month later. After laying dormant for a few years, The Miz and Daniel Bryan's hatred resurfaced in the infamous Talking Smack segment. After Daniel Bryan returned to action and pulled strings to get The Miz moved to SmackDown Live, you know this rivalry is far from over, even after 8 years.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions. It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Nailed it. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. Elbow drop, big time. Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan. Incoming. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Here we go, Daniel Bryan is in position.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
He's going for the pin. We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight the NXT winner earned?
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future.
Bad spot for him to be in. Look out! Pinfall attempt here from Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending The Miz is looking at this.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oof. I knew it was only a matter of time. Moves like that will make you question why you stepped into the ring in the first place.
And see.
Skull-crushing finale.
He's back in control here.
Byron, you really ticked me off. Going for the cover.
And Daniel Bryan kicks out.
Not yet.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
German suplex.
Woo. This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight.
Uh-oh.
The champion is in serious jeopardy here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen a more determined challenger.
Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
And Miz is as crafty as the day is long. That makes for a pretty interesting confrontation.
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
Could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from the Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, the Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Can he score the pin? And the fight must go on.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
He's not going to go quietly. No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Elbow drop.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Those will tear the features clean off your face.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position. Nice takedown of Daniel.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys. He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be.
Check him out here. And here's the last look at this one.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
I can't take anything away from Daniel Bryan in this match tonight. I just wish Daniel gave that level of commitment to his job as general manager of SmackDown Live.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.